All right, snack pack. So recently, your boy went to Las Vegas. It was not my first time there. I went there when I was much younger, but I didn't remember much other than the fake sky in Caesar's Palace and the Bellagio water show, I believe. So the very first pictures you see here are the Newark airport. I just feel like every airport is just better than JFK. I don't know, man. They're gonna have to step the shit up, especially since it was named after a president. So we see here we're at the Flamingo like hotel. It's kind of like a conservatory, like little area. You see like five flamingos there. You even see some ducks. It was pretty cool. It was on the itinerary. It wasn't extremely crazy, but I mean, it was free, so I can't really be mad. It was, and the itinerary was made by my friend named Michaela, and there was like a presidential like booth there. So I just took a picture there for old time's sakes.
Spear,
If you know, you know. And right
whale thing
here,
that I don't know
we're
the
on
name
top
of
of
that I'm
like a
probably
random
gonna
parking
do.
lot that we did not break into. And we saw this Las Vegas skyline along with the sphere to have like two videos of it. Honestly, this view was better than when I went on the Ferris wheel called the Big Wheel at the Link. And right here, we're like in a candy store. We went in there a few times to cool off with the AC. That's the big wheel there. You see those like lines. That's actually like a zip line that you can pay for. Here we have coming up some pictures and some videos of me inside the wheel. And it was pretty lackluster, man. The view did not look that much better when you're all the way high up. As you can see, the glass is extremely dirty here. And the sphere does not look that good that close up. It looks a lot more impressive when it's a little bit farther back because the resolution on it is not too high quality. Here I'm just like zooming in from like what you can see. As you can see, I personally didn't think the view was really that good, and I really think it was better than this. Like you just see like more and more of this buildings and like the highway when you're further out. So here I have like a video for like this is like when we're straight on the very apex of the Ferris wheel. It was like around 40 something dollars. Definitely not worth it. It was on the itinerary. I can't be mad because my friend just gave it to me. But me personally, I didn't really like it that much. And yeah, see some more of that dirty glass, man. And this is, I believe, it's like one on the way back down. So on the way back down, we started walking back to the place that we lived in, Luxor Hotel. This was Caesar's Palace. Luckily, I wasn't taking any pictures or anything. But there were some like, there was like some ladies there that were just basically nude. And here we are. This is like the Flamingo on the other side. It's a very big place. Like all these hotels, they're kind of like connect. So it's really cool, especially since it was really freaking hot out there. This is the Bellagio water show. It looks pretty nice, man. It looks pretty nice. So yeah, this does look pretty nice. I think this goes off like every half hour, and when it gets like closer to midnight, it's like every 20 minutes or so. But yeah, we saw the water show. Then we eventually went into the Bellagio itself. Very, very nice hotel. Very nice hotel. And right there, you see in the background there the Cosmopolitan. That's kind of like connected to the Bellagio because we did walk into there and we saw some other like stuff that we'll be seeing pictures and videos of later on the video. But yeah, Bellagio War Show. It's pretty cool. The very first time me and my friend went to this location, the water show just ended, so we had to wait for the new water show. And I was just like, "Oh damn, wow! I thought it was over, and it just still kept going." So that's really cool. They also play like a different song. I mean, we were only there for around like two of them, but they were playing a different song the second time the show was going on. Yeah, there's that. Really nice. Vegas does not seem like a real place, man. I gotta tell you. Yeah. We're starting to walk inside the Bellagio. You see like some stores and stuff. Everything just looks fucking nice. I'm looking at this was the hotel reception. Next picture is gonna be like us looking at me looking at the ceiling. That just looks really freaking awesome as well. Just a lot of freaking vibrant colors, really nice. And then here we had like they have like this an exhibit and they changed the exhibit like twice a year. It's available 24 hours. I believe this time the theme was like flowers. Everything here is made with flowers. Looked absolutely amazing. Honestly, this might have been the most impressive thing on the entire itinerary that I was given. So I'm very glad I went to see it. It's pretty freaking dope. I did feel the flowers. It felt like they were real, but at the same time, there wasn't like that smell that, like from the soil and everything like that. So I'm not quite sure if it was real or not. Maybe there's some experts. Let me know in the comments below. Yeah, it even has like some running water and stuff like that. It's just really nice, man. Hot air balloons made out of flowers. It's a good time. It was a good time. There were a lot of couples there. I was like, maybe I should push them into the waters. Wait, what? Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, the pictures and videos definitely don't do justice, as people say. You definitely have to be there in person to admire this even more. And I know there are some black bars here. I tried expanding the pictures, but it didn't look that. So your boy does still get pretty shy when he's like recording and there's like a lot of people. So I just try to do it vertically, and just get the hell out of there. Yeah. Sometimes when there's less back bars, that means I'm actually like doing it horizontally the way you're supposed to. I'll be working on that in the future. Thank you for your patience, guys. So this is a Guinness World Record. Apparently, it's like the world's largest hot chocolate fountain or something with that, with like glass, I believe, or something. It actually cuts off there because I didn't realize how big it is. And like I said, the hotels here were absolutely ridiculous. The amount of money that was put in. I'm even taking pictures of like just hallways. Even though this one looks like a movie theater and stuff, this is when we're starting to go to the Cosmopolitan. And then you see right here, this is actually like a restaurant. Like where that purple light is, that's like a bar. And then the escalators just go right through it. And this is a picture I took at nighttime when we are going back to the hotel that I lived in. And the very next day, I had this big ass burrito because it's Evo Day. And right now, this is called the Loop, where because the Las Vegas Convention Center is so big, they actually have people like all day just taking you around in like free Teslas. And the tunnel was extremely close to the wall. They say it's about like 6 inches of space. I don't know about that. This was like a video that was playing on a monitor, and it just kept changing. It's just like a moving ad all the time. Super sick. I'm really glad I went to Evo. It definitely did not disappoint me. I was a little bit worried that it would, but it's basically for the people that don't play games. It's like the World Cup for fighting games. And they also have like some art exhibits there, much better than the stuff at Anime NYC. No shade whatsoever, but I think the artist section here was spectacular compared to the Anime NYC. Right here, this is like a booth for 2XKO, which is Riot's newest fighting game. That's actually Mike Ross. If you know who that is, it's a legend. That's the guy on the right. And then on the guy on the right there with the blonde hair, that's Justin Wong, another fighting game legend. You might have seen him around a few times. And this was the first Evo I ever saw right here. I sat in this seat and I watched Blaze Blue. They had exhibits here. This is what Anime NYC and other smaller conventions have, like actual exhibits here, right? Not just people selling their art and stuff. They actually put some time and effort in it. This is me playing a set.
Yeah.
There was actually right there across the guy on the right that's sitting down. That was actually the guy that placed second in Tekken out of like 4,500 entrants, and I was playing right across from him. Did I play him? No. And this is the history of all the fight sticks that were used at Evo, I believe, and even like some of the current ones that were used. That's pretty cool.
Part 6, Tekken 8.
Yeah, they had some really cool exhibits here. Like these two exhibits alone, the fight sticks and the art stuff from like the video games itself, was already way better than anything I ever seen in my YNC. But then they also had like the developers had their own like fighting game sections, and they had some demos that you could try as well, like for Dragon Ball Z. And you could also play people in Mortal Kombat and all that other stuff. It's really awesome. Definitely would recommend. I'm definitely gonna go again next year if everything goes right.
Grand Blue. Some good old Taken. He's really been around for a long ass fucking time. Street Fighter. Looks like there's some Marvel here. All pretty cool stuff. Very retro.
All right, so the main two goals of this trip was to see my boy Flag City and to attend Evo. So on those two goals, it was already a huge success. All right, so the main two goals of this trip was to see my boy Flag City and to attend Evo. So on those two goals, it was already a huge success.
This is going to be interesting, especially for these two, like, both country related. Both.
He's so close, Steve! That point is minus 10 now! He left nothing behind! Marston looking to win another title! He's got to use it! He can't deal with it! No, he's right!
All right, so I kept the original audio there because, it was a hype ass moment. I didn't have to say anything for it. So after Evo, we did get Tacos El Gordo. And I gotta say, this place is absolutely insane. I've never been to any place quite like it. It was a madhouse. There was so many lines. There was like a line specific for whatever you wanted. They make everything fresh and made to order. So it does take a very long time for you to get your food, but the portions were absolutely insane. I was told this location was a little bit more expensive because it is Las Vegas. I did get the carne asada fries and I could not finish it. I tried to. Trust me, I tried to. I had to throw it out. It was the first and only time I wasted food on this trip. So we did also go to Brew Tea Bar. The Egyptian looking thing was the decor of the hotel I stayed at, Luxor Hotel. It's a cool little place, but you can tell it's a little bit dated. So inside here is the forum shops around Caesar's Palace. And because, it's Roman themed, you're going to see some naked people. And there's a lot of statues there and stuff. Yeah. And just looking around at the decor, you just wonder how much money was put into this place. But then you also begin to understand because every single time you see a slot machine, there's actually someone on it. It's insane. It's like people know it's a scam, but they still go. So yeah, I mean, statues here they look really nice. I'm not sure if they're like 100% authentic or not compared to like the ones in Rome and stuff, but they look cool. So I took a picture of them and videos. So we just kept going around, walking to other hotels because we were trying to shop for this one item for our friend, and that is the Strat Tower, the same one that's seen in Las Vegas, Fallout New Vegas. So obviously, it's in Las Vegas. Can you tell I'm not using a script? But this is Fontainebleau, some more of the casino. There's some like really cool thing that's about to pop up here. This is at one of the entrances here. Apparently, it's supposed to like match like the rhythm of like a body of water in like Europe somewhere. I don't know. I don't really remember, but it's kind of insane. More Fontainebleau. So as we were making our way to the Strat Tower, we walked into Fontainebleau. This is the second floor, their food court area, and this is one of the exits. I just started taking pictures of like random things at the entrances. This is actually the reception area here. So half of it's like the casino and the walking like shops and stuff, and then it's a hotel obviously. So yeah, and then here's like a random like egg that's been cut open, and then the other side it's like this thing that looks like earwax, but there's another egg behind that as well. I'm really sure. So this is the Strat Skypod Tower. I saw this and I was like, I have to do it, because one in Vegas, right? City of Sin. So this is the Fremont City. This is a little bit out of order, and I'm a little bit too lazy to change, but that's how I look like. I actually look pissed all the time, but I was not pissed there. It's because I didn't have my glasses. The resting bitch face is real. So this is the video that my friend Sean was able to take care of me here. So I was really scared. You can see me gripping the bars there. It took me a while to get all situated and stuff. So once I got hooked up, they're just like, all right, man, just go out to the front. I'm like, wait, what? And they gotta grab that stick. They also like make you put on all this gear, and then they account for like the weight. So they write like on your left hand with a Sharpie like how much weight you with the gear is, so they can counteract it with the secure the secure and stuff like that. I don't really can't think of the word right now, but yeah, pretty terrifying. As you can see, the guy literally had to move my right hand to grab from it because he was like, "Hey, you have to like step forward to grab the other side," and then he's just like 3, 2, 1, and next thing you know, I was already flying down and dropping down, whichever where. It was pretty freaking scary. Was this worth $150? No. Am I still glad I did it? Yes. It was scary for like the first 5 seconds, and then I stopped yelling. But yeah, and the attendant that actually helps take off this securement and everything like that. Her name was also Jackie, and she was like, "Hey, I heard you yell." I was like, "Oh, thanks. I guess." And he's like- so yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. That was actually the scale that you saw on the right side. And then she asked me how it was, stuff like that. Honestly, the customer service in Las Vegas, New York can learn a thing about it. Everybody there is just always so happy, and it can't be the heat because it was 110 degrees there, and yet people still acted better and nicer and more polite than in New York in all my years I've lived there. So this is Fremont Street. This is actually the beginning of Fremont Street, and then the other side is the other half. I try to like go in order here. So as you can see, this is Slotzilla. Originally, I was going to do the zip line thing, but then I saw the price and how short it was because walking through this Fremont, it was less than 10 minutes. I was like, if it's zip line, it's going to be like 20 seconds, it's going to be absolutely absurd. But the Jumbotron and all that stuff, it does look pretty damn cool. They were playing some music. Obviously, I had to mute it for copyright purposes, though I don't make any money doing these kind of videos at all. This was the Heart Attack Grill. I could not take myself to go in there and eat a meal. We did have some Detroit pizza from Plaza Rock, though. That was pretty good. This slice was like $9 or so. So this is the other end of Fremont Street. So yeah, Slotzilla, it's very, very short. I ended up not doing it. It's really cool though. It's really cool. There's very little to do if you're not gambling, and me and my friend did not gamble. Even though I did the Sky Tower strat, right? They gave me this voucher that you could use a coin and see how much credit you get. I actually got $25, and I didn't even gamble with that either. So yeah, I'm not one of those Asians. And then this is a guy in a gorilla suit, or she dancing, and it was like 110 degrees, and my friends were saying I was crazy for running, but this person is literally dancing in this circle, and actually people were tipping. And last but not least, this is the HyperX Arena. The people on the right there on the couch was actually commentating this match that was happening in Smash. Super cool. Initially, this wasn't open when me and my friends first came, so it just looked like a plain regular internet cafe. And then the last meal I had in Las Vegas was In-N-Out. And make sure you guys check out that video where I did a review on that. And thanks for watching, guys. Until next time.